Case studies can be the way that you crack cold email and start booking hundreds of appointments per month. I'm Christian Crisillo, one of the founders at Lead Generation, and if you just have appointments on your calendar and you only pay per demo or appointment with ICP, book in a call below, I guarantee you 10 and 90 days or you don't pay. Let's hop into it. So, case studies can be your secret weapon to cracking cold outreach, but only if you use them properly, okay? Like, have you ever wondered why you do some cold outreach and some of your people are so interested, so many are so interested, and some campaigns just get nothing, absolutely nothing. And the secret often lies in how they present and how they compel the reader, okay? By weaving in compelling case studies into your outreach, you're not just presenting facts, you're also presenting a story and social proof that resonates and convinces the reader you are the solution for them. Like I said before, founder of Lead Generation, we've sent over 1 million cold emails to learn the entire process. We've handled thousands of responses, booked hundreds if not thousands of calls for our clients. So if you'd rather just have appointments or demos delivered on your calendar on a paper demo or appointment basis, book in a call below. I'll guarantee you 10 and 90 days you don't pay. Let's hop into it. Okay, already told you who I am, handle 10K responses, all of that stuff, and we've added over 1 million in pipeline value for our clients. Let's move on. Now, how I came to this conclusion, not going to give you the whole story that it was a cold, harsh winter eating in Norfolk. We've learned by looking at our campaigns, and we've constantly seen that some campaigns do better than others. That's exactly what you're doing with cold outreach, right? At least I hope you are. So we noticed two things. Campaigns with case studies did well. Campaigns with specific case studies did extremely better. I mean, I've made an extremely simple bar chart here over on Canva, which is always fun to do, explaining that if you have an optimized case study, you'll get far better results than just a case study. And if you have no case study, you're going to get the worst results of all. Okay. Now, this isn't for you. That's what I hear a lot of people say, that this isn't for me, blah, 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 blah. We've done this for so many industries and it's worked. SaaS, agencies, construction, hospitality, manufacturing, IT, software, you can read them all. We do it for everybody, and case studies always help. It applies to nearly everybody because case studies are the single largest needle mover. Why? Because they give proof that you actually work, that your system actually works, and that you actually get people these results. Okay, so the basics of a case study in cold email. You need a catchy headline. You need to introduce your company or a client. You need to detail their problem or challenge. You need to present how you solve the problem, show the results, and then you need the testimonial, and you conclude and summarize it. Now that's how you do a case study just in general, not through cold email. Cold email, that would be way too many things. But the issue comes when you take this entire case study and you try to jam pack it into one cold email. It doesn't work. You can see here on another little simple graph, these guys have a small attention span and your case study is huge. It doesn't work. You need to take this case study and fit it down into maybe 10 to 20 words, max. Okay, next part. Now, you've got 2 lines of the case study. That's the max that you have in a cold email, right? 1 line is even better. So we need to focus on the most powerful parts of the case study. That first one is the outcome. What did they actually get? Did they save time? Did they make money? Did they acquire new clients? Did it make them stand out? You need this to stand out with some bold social proof. And props, if you can make the case study better than what you're saying in the previous line. We can get you a 30% increase in revenue, but we actually just got this guy a 56% increase in revenue. It just increases your bold claim. Now, the industry, you need to highlight their industry. You need to say how this relates to the person that you're talking to. I have another video on how you segment campaigns. Go watch that if you haven't. It explains how you can make sure that you're using a case study that fits into the person you're emailing. And then the method. If you did anything specific for these guys that will resonate with the person you're emailing, make sure you're mentioning this. Now, here's a simple way you can lay it out. We've been working with Case Study, who is in industry, helping them achieve result in time, days with our method. Now fill in the blanks right there. It's not like Instantly AI where it's all variables. Fill that in with the information that you need, okay? Then the biggest thing is relevance. Your case study needs to be relevant, okay? If you're emailing, let me talk about how I get these cold emails. So I get a lot of emails as a cold email lead generation agency, okay? And they're saying, hey, we have the ability to 2 to 3x your revenue. But then they start talking about SaaS companies. They help the SaaS company 2 to 3x their revenue. And I go, is this for SaaS companies or is this for cold email lead generation agencies? So, Doesn't make sense, right? If you're emailing a construction company and you're telling them how you helped a food and beverage company, they go, oh, this isn't for me, then okay, that's perfectly fine. I'll ignore this email. They probably got it wrong. Relevance is the biggest thing. You'd rather have a case study with less, not the best of the best results, but it's relevant to the person you're emailing than some amazing, crazy results, but it doesn't fit into the person you're emailing. Unless you've got an industry titan, then it works, then you can sometimes pull it off, but still relevance is key. Another little graph to show you how an impressive case study that's relevant will help. Now, how this actually works for you. If you'd rather send the 1 million cold email it takes to learn how to implement this perfectly, go ahead. But if you'd rather just skip all of that, pay only for appointments or demos with your ICP that show up, book in a call below and let's see if we're a fit. Now, if you close 1 out of 10 of those, you'll make far more than this ever costs. You will both live happily ever after. And I guarantee you 10 calls in 90 days or you don't pay. Now, that simple disclaimer I always bring up, you have to be business to business. You have to have an average deal size or ARR of 10K plus. You have to have case studies. You have to look to grow. We mostly work with B2B agencies or B2B SaaS, but if you have a strong offer, we can help, okay? Now, why this works. You close 1 in 10, 2 out of 10, you make far more than this ever costs you, and you stay working with us forever. We're not one of those people that are trying to charge you a 3, 5, 10K per month retainer saying, oh, you're gonna get hundreds of leads at 20 pounds. I'll put my money where my mouth is and say you're only gonna pay per demo or appointment. That's what goes wrong with retainer. They say you're gonna get 50 leads per month and then you get 2 and now you're still paying a 3K per month retainer and these leads are hell of expensive. Not with us. That's why it works, okay? And listen, don't trust just me, okay? Read these 2 right here. We worked with Propeller Studios and we added over 200K to their pipeline. Worked with Mint Tech and added over 1.5 million to their pipeline, okay? If you're still unsure, like I said, we offer you 10 demos or appointments in 90 days or you don't pay. I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is so there is 0 risk to you because if it doesn't work out, you do not pay, okay? Now, if you're still uncertain, there are 2 things you can do from here. 1, stay as you are. Keep that unpredictable lead flow, keep relying on referrals, keep overspending on ads, and keep worrying where that next client is coming from. But if you don't want to worry about where your next client is coming from ever again, work with us, book in a call below, predictably scale your business with 0 extra work from you, pay only for ICP demos or appointments that show up, and stay ahead of the competition in the ever sophisticating agency and B2B SaaS market, okay? You will never have to worry about where your next client is coming from ever again. Book in a call below. Have a good rest of your day.